Hello, Pishbot. Welcome. I'm just getting things set up. I'm going to try BC Kid. I can already tell you that I am going to remap up for a jump. This is actually the Amiga port of Bonk. For some reason, they renamed it. I don't know why. Let's see. We need to remap. Let's see. Delete all. Left, right, up, down. Nope, I already screwed up. Let's try that again. Left, right, and then up, down, boom, boom. Okay. Now we're in business. Let me do some quick window resizing here. How's the audio levels? Can you hear me too bad? Well, to tell you the truth, I could not get FSUAE to run this game. So no, I am not liking it. It took me to a screen that I didn't know what to do, and it was already time to start the stream, so I'll go back to it later, but right now, it's not doing well for me. But that's okay. So this is a first look at BC Kid. Okay, so I'm guessing you can't... Oh yeah, you gotta bonk him with your head. Oh sure. What I'll do is I'll do the other way so I don't max out. Is that better? There we go. Awesome. So how's your day been, Pishbot? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that thing's crazy looking. These are like mystery things. You never know what you're gonna get. I guess those are just points, the smiley faces. Whoa. It's on now. I'm mad, bonk. Yeah, it's been perfect weather today. It's about 22, 23 degrees. We had our band award ceremony this evening. And that's kind of our final end of the year send-off. Say goodbye to the 8th graders and hand out some awards and everything. And, it was a real nice time. I really, really like my job. Being a middle school band director is a pretty good gig. And just, the end of the year, you get a little sentimental because there's kids that I've had literally every day for the past 3 years that I'm not going to see anymore. They're going to go to high school. And that's sometimes easier than others. Some kids, you can't wait to see them go, but other kids you'll really miss. So, yeah, I mean... The good news is that, I work with the high school band director a lot, and I'll see these kids again. So, it won't be the end of the world, but... yeah, it'll definitely be different, and next year, I'll get a whole new crop of 6th graders, and start all over with them. And then, of course, I'll get to see two-thirds of my kids again the next year. Does it seem to you that Bonk's color is not quite as bright as on the PC Engine. It's just a little bit washed, or a little bit muted, the whole color scheme. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right, Pishpot. It is a rewarding job. It is very rewarding. Oh, climbing the dinosaur now. Yeah, there's something special about the PC Engine that the colors are just really, really, really bright. I mean, don't get me wrong, this game looks great on the Amiga, but we might try the PC Engine version in just a bit, just to compare. Oops. What's up, dinosaur? Yeah, I know you're a fan, Pishbot. I'm a fan too. To be honest with you, I don't know too much about it, but everything I play on there is pretty great. Let's see. How do I? I actually don't know how. Oh, I see. I need to remap my buttons because actually, well, no, that's up. Oh, there we go. I see. So when you're underwater, the bonk button actually makes you jump, and so this is not a very fun part of the game. Nobody likes underwater levels. Hey, Brett, I have never played the Bard's Tale games. I know Aaron has. And, but, you know, I was never a big computer role-playing guy. I did all of my role-playing games via the JRPG type genre on the consoles until fairly recently when I got an Xbox 360 and played my first Western RPG, which was Oblivion, right? Yeah, Oblivion. Oh, so apparently I didn't get far enough to continue. That's alright, we'll just do this again. I should be able to zoom through this without much trouble. I don't really I don't feel a great need to get these points. Just zoom right through it here. Oops. I'm really just kind of curious if I can defeat this guy when I'm super bonk. Nope. Well, maybe. Uncertain. You know, I probably need to change my YouTube live thing. Because I think it still says probably something that I'm not playing. For my YouTube gaming thing here. Oh, Friday Night Free for All. We just need to change the name. Now it is 5/23, right? No, 26/17. All right. So since you've been doing all this cycling, Pishpot, have you thought about upgrading your bike to the next level? Getting I can't remember if you already have a really nice bike or not. Maybe you already do. That's right. Screw you guys. I'm out of here. Oh. Oh, come on. So I'm trying out a new gamepad. Oh, come on. This is I'll show you here, a PlayStation 3 gamepad. I think that I'm screwed, however, now. Because I really should have gone the other direction. I can bite my way up the wall, thank goodness. We've done a lot of the Cinemaware games. I would venture to say at this point, we've done most of the Cinemaware games. The Last Ninja, we've done Last Ninja 2. Or actually, I guess it was Last Ninja Remix that came out on the Amiga. Which I really liked a lot. I really liked the Last Ninja game. I'll always remember that because that was one of the first games that we did when we started recording the podcast on video. And so I remember all the production that went into that. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if we can make it through here. I gotta figure out how to not get hit. It's like no matter what, I always get hit there. Even when he's leaning that way. Okay, come on, get me back up here. We actually, Brett, on an episode, I think it was our last Christmas episode, we gave away a copy of Cinemaware's new Defender of the Crown, the extended collector's cut. I want to check that out if you're a big Defender of the Crown fan. Do I dare swim downward here? I definitely need that. There we go. Hey, Henrik. You know, that was the only place I played Defender of the Crown was on the NES when I was growing up. The Amiga was the furthest thing from my mind in the late 80s and early 90s. Are you cooking up some Pishbod haggis? It seems like vegetarian haggis. I'm sure it exists because you can get vegetarian anything, but it seems like kind of a contradiction. This is just annoying. I hate levels. This reminds me of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles underwater level, and I'm gonna got lucky I didn't get hit there. In the first NES game, it's just terrible. I can't wait to get out of this level. Guess this is the boss. Nope. Maybe. Yep. Okay. Here's the boss. Ooh. I'm getting there here. Got it. What do they use for the stomach in the veggie version? Well, you're welcome for saving you, strangely haired dinosaur. Okay. Oh boy. That's not how we want to start. But I think if we continue, at least I'll get to pick up from here. So that's good. Whoa. Crazy cactus. Out of my way. I hate that thing. Oh, you know what? I didn't advertise that the free-for-all was going on Twitter. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, I was just going to say that, Fishbot. This game's got awesome music. The jumping thing, the mechanic, like I have, and maybe it's just me, but I have a hard time timing it correctly. It's different than like Super Mario Brothers or something like that. These spring things. You really just kind of have to. I don't know. It seems more luck than anything. All right. Whoops. This would be a fun game to watch somebody speedrun. I bet people can get really fast at it. Ooh. Speaking of speedrunning, I guess the RPG limit break. I don't know what those guys ended up raising, but it was pretty close to $100,000, if not more. Which is no small feat. Oh boy. Some wacky enemies in this thing. There we go. And oh man. Alright. We're gonna continue, I hope. So at least we can start with level 2. Yeah, I was proud of them, and they had a better facility this year. I think that you guys, I don't know how big a speedrunning fans you guys are. I really enjoy watching speedruns because it's the people. If you speedrun a role-playing game, you've got to know it better than anybody else. Because I mean, there's no, if you do glitchless runs and things, there's no getting around some stuff. And you really got to know the code and everything, and it's fascinating to me. I definitely don't have the mentality to do it, but I like the community aspect of it. I like the fundraising aspect of it. Awesome Games, or it's actually Summer Games Done Quick, is coming up in July, and I'll be watching that. I'm pretty sure this will kill me. These cactuses. I mean, yeah. I don't think I can bonk them. I need the mega meat so I can get invincible. Henrik, I have not had a chance to ask you how you're doing this evening. Have you? I guess it's yeah. This late evening. Are you ready for the weekend? Do you have any big plans coming up? This is about where I got to last time. It's kind of neat how you can bonk people from below without pushing the bonk button. These guys are just all up in me. Give me some hearts. I don't want that smiley face thing. That does nothing for me. Boy, I'm not doing well. These guys are just mega annoying. Well, sometimes not having plans is a good thing. You can let things happen spontaneously. That tree just jumped up and took root. Or something. Oh boy. I mean, this is a quicksand situation. I gotta get out of here. Ooh. What board's that, Henrik? This is an odd kind of level because you can kind of skim on the top for a second before you start to sink. Okay, I'm just gonna blast through this thing as fast as I can. I think that's the secret. The secret is actually just stop getting hit. These stupid dinosaurs are two-hit beasts. They annoy me. It's like, and if you don't time that head bonk right, I'm already down to almost one heart. Hey, Largo. Of course, I jumped on the wrong thing. There's my heart. I hope this is another heart. It's a meat. Oh yeah! I'm sorry, Henrik. You know, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I saw that not long ago, like I think, you know, earlier this evening. What's new with you, Largo? You got any big weekend plans coming up? Okay, this is where things get a little hairy. Okay, I can handle this because now we can just chain some bonks together. There we go. Oh my gosh. Come on, give me a heart. Still though, not bad. I'll take this performance. Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh. Should have just kept rolling. Uh-oh. I don't know what CPE stands for, but it Certified Public Examiner? Is it some sort of European thing? Oh, because you can't jump on those. Hit him from below, though. Come on. Give me a heart. Ooh, that's no good. Carrot. I like the way that you can skim on top of the water on this level. That makes it interesting. Oh my gosh. Stupid guys. Again, speed is your friend here. Hey, extra man, I'll take it. Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. So all's not lost. If you, this might have even been the better way to do it. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright. Certificate of Proficiency in English. Okay. Well, I actually, it's funny, I'm currently getting certified in teaching English as a second language. But I don't have any exams coming up for that. All of my classes are of the graduate online variety. We don't really have traditional sitting for exams. Even when I was in England getting my master's degree, I don't think I really ever sat for an exam. It's all papers and stuff for my grad degree. Hey, that was a short level. No, this is it's different than TEFL. It's actually in America we call it teaching English as a second language, which means that you are, well, TEFL and ESOL are two different things. EFL is English as a foreign language, and you teach that when you are teaching overseas. Like, for example, when I used to live in Korea, I taught EFL. But when you're teaching an immigrant here in the United States, you're teaching English as a second language. It's a small yet important distinction when it comes to what you're certified to do. Teaching English as a foreign language, in many cases, does not require any sort of education at all. I was able to teach for years and years and years without any kind of, I had a bachelor's degree in music education, but even having an education degree gave me a huge leg up. If you have an education degree, that is more of a leg up than a TEFL or a TEFL certificate. But for ESL, you actually have to have, in the United States, the teaching requirements are much more stringent than they are in Asia, of course. And I've got to have this if I ever want to teach ESL, which I don't know if I'll ever do it, but they offered to give this to me for free, so I took the opportunity to get the certification. It's about 3 to 6 credit hours a semester for the past 2 years. Just been doing it online. I didn't realize that, Pishbot. Are you currently doing anything with your psychology degree? It's not extinct, Largo. It's it's really kind of a sham, though. There's all sorts of things that say, take this online program to get your TEFL certificate. And you can teach in Thailand when, you can teach in Thailand if you just walk off the street. If you've got a bachelor's degree in anything from a legit university, in Europe or the United States. Oh my gosh, this is not cool, guys. This is... Okay. How do I grab onto this rope? Do I hit B? Do I bonk it? I'm down to my last life too, so this is... Oh! If I have to go back to the beginning of the second level, and I think this is going to be it for BC Kid. Oh, it's game over anyway. Well, that's good. So, that's a first look at BC Kid. Pretty good game. Okay, let's move on to something else. So, I wanted to play some Pinball Dreams and try and set my high score on that for the Amigos challenge for this week. Let's see, Pinball Dreams. The CD32 is it's a neat system, but it just came too late in the life cycle of the Amiga. No games were really created for it. They basically just ported some 1200 games over. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. I'm going to cover up the chat here because I want to submit this for my time here. So let's see. I want to make sure this has got some of the greatest music. Let's see, I have 3. Things out a little bit. Shrink my window. Okay. So here we go. Left mouse button. Oh. There we go. Aaron actually has a CD32 that he paid a pretty penny for. He actually got a good deal on it, you know, considering, but they're just so expensive. I love the samples too. It's very 90s, early 90s. It's a neat theme too, the way you got the charts and the progression of the charts and things like that. Sounds like it could be a Depeche Mode, you know, backing track. Okay, Hendrik. Ooh. What did they prefer? What did they improve on Trolls, Largo? I don't know that we've played Trolls before on Amigos. I don't think we have. Would you recommend it? Obviously so. You seem to be a Trolls fan. Yeah, I love new wave music. Sometimes on a Saturday night, I may even do it tonight if I feel froggy, I'll come down here to Amigo Studios and fire up my MAME cabinet and just put a new wave soundtrack on from Spotify or something, and just play arcade games all night. We'll have to check out Trolls, Largo. That's a good idea. Alright, here we go. Oh, Final Fight's a great game. Major Hager and is it Cody? I don't know the girl's name. I think there's a girl, right? Oof. Decibel overload. Yeah, it's great. I'll you know, I've got the newly high score chip enhanced Mario Brothers. So play that and play some pinball, real pinball. I'm trying to figure out a good way to record pinball, you know, for a stream or something like real pinball, because I've got a real pinball machine. I just haven't figured out the best way to do that yet. Jessica, that's right. I'm so glad there's a center post in this game that saved me so many times. I'm so used to playing terrible pinball machines, because like, you know, like Thomas Pinball, where you can't get the ball up the playfield, that this just plays like a dream. Of course, you know, this is one of the best, if not the best, pinball game on the Amiga. Well, I mean, you know, you'd have to have multiple cameras. You'd have to have a camera on the back, on the light box, the score box. You'd have to have a camera on the playfield, and then you'd want a camera on the player. So that's 3 cameras right off the bat. And the first 2, or actually I guess 1 and 3, are not a big deal. You can just, you know, I've got plenty of tripods, I've got plenty of cameras. But mounting a camera on the playfield, or, you know, where it's like a top-down view of the playfield, I've got to think about the best way to do that. Pinball Arcade is great. My favorite pinball machine is Taxi, which is a, I want to say it's 88. I think it's a Williams game. And it's on Pinball Arcade. So, those guys do good work. Oof! My gosh. $2,575,000. I bet I can do better than that. Yeah, on another Friday Night Free-For-All, I'll fire up the Pinball Arcade on PC and play some on the stream. Tonight I wanted to do all Amiga stuff. It's been a while since we done Amiga. And I really want to do a good job on this high score contest this week. Hey, Treyguard. Thanks for stopping by. Treyguard, are you going to submit a an entry for this week's Amigos challenge? Oof. Oh yeah, jackpot, baby. You know, I really wish that you could see a little bit more of the playfield, the upper playfield, so you could aim your shots a little bit better. It's just hard to do that on a horizontally oriented monitor. Wish you could put this into like Tate mode, like a shooter. Oh. Um, did you have a drive go out on you, Treyguard? Oh, okay. I've heard good things about Ubuntu. I've never actually done much with Linux before. But if I ever had a good reason, then I would. Alright, give this another shot here. There we go. So I think I want to aim for those flashing arrows. There we go. One more. Three. Okay. So I got my video. Thank you, center post. Oh, couldn't save me that time. There's were there overheating issues with Skylake on Windows 7? Oh, come on. What about my free shot there? I really screwed that up. This is my best game going too. Welcome back, Henrik. Oh. This game's a harsh mistress. I know what I need to do. I just need to put my plan into action. Okay, here we go again. Come on. There's my tilt. I think space. Space is kind of a tilt. That green ramp's really hard to hit. Okay. Oof. Oh, that's luck right there. I have a i7 4690K, something like that, 4670K. And I've never had any trouble. I don't know what generation my chip is though. Man, that was terrible. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna try the PC version of Bonk, BC Kid, PC Engine version by TurboGrafx 16. I hate to think that 2,500,000 score is going to be my best score, though. I really hate that Europe thing. I don't know, Treyguard. I will check after this game and let you know. As I make the switch to the world of the PC Engine. I do most of my gaming these days on the PC, either through emulation or playing the new stuff. I don't have any of the latest generation consoles. That's good. A little 2x bonus. There's really nothing on current consoles that I care about anymore. I really used to like Sony because they published a lot of wacky Japanese titles like Katamari Damacy and Tulip. But they don't really do that anymore. A lot of that stuff is just kind of indie stuff on Steam. Yep. All right. So let's see here. Right now, this it's i7 4790K running at 4 gigahertz. That is the current setup for my machine. And now we'll quit and we'll load up RetroArch. Which for some reason I've depinned from my taskbar for some dumb reason. So I've got to find it again. I think it's on my external drive. Got a billion windows open. RetroArch. Nope, maybe it's not. Is it on my C drive? Nope. Is it on my other drive? What is the name of the PC Engine? Oh, you know what? I bet I always played PC... Or there's Magic Engine here. But I bet I always played PC Engine stuff on the Xbox. So we'll do that. This takes a second to get set up here. Let's see if I can get Magic Engine to work. Yeah, I don't think I have any let's see, ROMs. Yeah, I've only got a couple ROMs on my computer, so that's okay. It'll just take me a second to set this up. Continue. And continue. Continue. Put this on top of that. There we go. Perfect. And grab this. Okay. PC Engine. Bonk. Yeah, Aaron set this up for me, and I'm very grateful. because it's wonderful. Yeah, that game that was running was a Master System game called Master of Darkness, and I did a Amigos play of that on the YouTube channel. You can check out, Largo. All right, here we go. Yeah, this looks a lot more colorful. There's nothing like those TurboGrafx 16 colors. Oh, like when you get hit. Of course, the music's a lot better. Now, the TurboGrafx 16, you know, did come out, what, 5 years after the Amiga did? So, I mean, it's somewhat excusable. And the controls, for what it's worth, the controls are opposite what they were on the Amiga. So, I will blame any of my mistakes on that, of course. Yeah, Chris Folds turned me onto that, and I really liked it. Boy, this music is so much better. It just seems like there's like 3 extra channels. Ooh. So probably on the live stream, we'll play this this coming. We either are going to play. I want to be able to promise that we're going to tape the show live at 5, but I've got a meeting at the college that I work at, and I don't know what time I'm going to finish. So it may be a late night. We are going to tape live, but if you want to watch live, we may be going late. Is the TurboGrafx 16 doubly? Or doubly? I sound like the chick from Spinal Tap. Dolby? I don't know what the TurboGrafx 16 chip base was. I wanted to say there was 6502, but it was like 2 6502 chips acting in tandem. It definitely wasn't a 68,000, I don't think. Yeah, as soon as I find out something, I will let you know. All right, got the big beef. This is the special mega invincible bonk. Oh. Yeah, but you'd think that, I mean, maybe it was just a lazy port on the part of the Amiga, but you'd think that the Amiga could generate this level. I mean, I know the Amiga could generate this level of graphical fidelity. Look at a game like Mr. Beanbag. If you guys haven't seen Mr. Beanbag, we'll do that next week. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Climb, climb, climb. Having my buttons reversed on this is really doing a number on me. The jump feature works so much better. It works every time. I don't know why there's that big planet hovering over me, but I remember on the if you look at old ads for the Turbo Express, which is the what we called the PC Engine. I don't know what they called it. In the get up, bonk. Okay, I gotta hit start. They always featured bonk, in the palm of your hand. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Because, coming from the Nintendo or the Game Boy, you definitely couldn't play NES games in a Game Boy. Let's see if the underwater level looks any better. Okay, so this is mostly still the same color scheme. Yeah, it wasn't there. The planet wasn't there. Yeah, Hue cards are great. Come on, Bonk, get up there. Can I get up there? Maybe not. Maybe I've got to go. It seems like I should be able to, right? No. Is it based on the film? Maybe I've got to be small Bonk to get in there. Which I don't know how you achieve small Bonk, but... This is definitely the most annoying part of this game. Especially when you die repeatedly. Okay. I remember being terrified of just the commercials of that movie growing up. I was never a huge fan of spiders, and... Okay. This is different too, right? I don't remember that from the... Maybe that was in the Amiga port and I just forgot about it. Okay, so this looks pretty much the same. But yeah, the music is just 10,000 times better. Again, having my controls reversed is not making this easy. Oh, come on. All right. He's my new friend. So, all right. Well, guys, this is a good place to stop the Friday free-for-all. I want to thank you guys for tuning in this evening. We're going to be covering BC Kid in our next episode, so you'll be able to see even more of it. And next week, we'll do something different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who's around. Maybe I'll take some requests. Whatever y'all want to do. Thank you, Pishbot. Thank you, Largo, Treyguard, Henrik. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys on a Friday evening. We'll see you next time. Adios.